Good morning. We've been walking through a memory verse each week. We're walking through Matthew 5 right now in our series called The Blessing. We're memorizing each beatitude. This week, our memory verse is Matthew 5:8, which says, "Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God." And I, like you, want to see God. That's why I'm here in the sanctuary praying, anticipating the move of God for you and in your life this week as we gather in this place, the move of God in our midst as a congregation, and I'm begging Him for it because I do want to see what He has for us. I want to see what He has for us as we gather in this space on the corner of South New Hope and Central Pike. I want to see what He has for us as a community of Hermitage at large. I want to see what He has for us as He moves beyond our community to all ends of the earth by the power of His Spirit. I believe that God is trying to do something amongst His people. I believe He's trying to do something amongst His church right now. And to see it, we have to be pure in heart. We have to pray just like David in Psalm 139. God, search me and know me. And reveal to me if there's anything that's offensive within me, that I might confess that, repent of that before you. We've got to be willing to accept the teaching of the half-brother of Jesus in James. James 1 said, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, knowing that testing of your faith produces perseverance, which leads to maturing, completeness, and you lacking nothing." So what James is saying, if I were to give it a summary, would be this: oftentimes, pain is your greatest teacher. So don't evade pain. Don't run from it. Don't run from those difficult circumstances. Face that, knowing that God has given you a spirit and the strength to go through it. You're not alone. And He's also given you His community, His church, to walk through it with brothers and sisters who can lift your arms. Because in His taking you through it, He's wanting to show you something. He's wanting to show you things about Himself, things about yourself. I'm sure that I'm speaking right now to people who have been through some painful stuff, and as you look back at it, it wasn't fun to go through it. You probably would have wished you weren't in it when it happened, but as you came through it and you're looking back now, you realize that God not only had you in it, carried you through it, showed Himself after the fact, and taught you some things about Him and about yourself after the fact. You're better for it. And that's what James is trying to say. So I know that there's probably some people listening who are walking through some really difficult things right now. It does nothing for you to evade it. It does nothing for you to try to hold it and choke it down and walk through it yourself. You were not created to go be alone or to be isolated, to walk through things by yourself. God gave you Himself, and He gave you a community. You need to trust that. Trust those who He's surrounded you with, and trust Him to carry you through it. Because on the backside, He says you'll lack nothing. You're going to be pure, and you're going to get to see my move. We're going to get to see God. And that's worth it to me. So today I'm praying for you. I'm excited for you. I anticipate His move, and I hope that you do as well. I'll see you Sunday, 10:30, right here in this sanctuary, right here at this altar. And I'll be praying for you till I do. Till we get together, love you. Have a great Friday.